in Canton, Ohio. So, like I said, training camp is maybe about a couple weeks, you know, around the corner. Football will be here. We'll be talking more football. We'll be talking, a lot more of whose team, and we're gonna do divisions, also. So we're gonna break down, all the divisions in the AFC and the NFC, pick our, winners and first place, second place. We'll do all that. But as far as like right now, the Hall of Fame game is going to be here before you know it. So we got our Hall of Famers lined up. If you forgot about who it is, I'm going to give you the list of Hall of Famers that's being inducted this year. Morton Anderson, a kicker. He kicked for the Saints and for the Falcons. Terrell Davis, running back for the Denver Broncos. Kenny Easley played for, why am I having a brain fart right now? But Seattle Seahawks. If I remember right, please, if I'm wrong, someone correct me. Jerry Jones, owner of the Dallas Cowboys. Jason Taylor, he played for Washington and the Jets, but he's mostly known for Miami, being a Dolphin, edge rusher. Miss Mocha Bella would probably appreciate that. LT, LaDainian Tomlinson, running back, best known out of San Diego. And Kurt Warner, man. Kurt Warner, man has probably one of the greatest stories ever. Super Bowl MVP of the league and everything, but played for multiple teams, but made it to the Super Bowl, won a Super Bowl with the at that time the St. Louis Rams, and also took the Arizona Cardinals to the Super Bowl as well. Now, the reason I bring this up is because everybody that goes into the Hall of Fame, they have a speaker or someone that presents them, a presenter, I should say, for them. And here is the list. I want to give you the list of the people that will be presenting the Hall of Famers. Morton Anderson will be his son, Sebastian, which I think is great. If I had a son, and I played football and I was in, the Hall of Fame or something like that, I, probably would pick my son or something like that. So it's always great, when you can do something like that. Terrell Davis is going with his agent, Neil Schwartz, guy that basically, helped him be who he is. And he said this is a great friend. Kenny Easley is going with his high school coach. Jerry Jones is choosing his wife. Jason Taylor is choosing Jimmy Johnson, which was a former coach of his. LaDainian Tomlinson is Lorenzo Neal, which is a former teammate. And Kurt Warner is his wife, Brenda Warner, as well, who had a battle with cancer, if I remember right, and she beat that. So these are great, great, great presenters. I think that the one that I'm going to be looking forward the most, is two, I'm going to be looking forward to LaDainian Tomlinson, because I think Lorenzo Neal, I think he's going to probably paint a great picture and be able to kind of put you in the mindset and the mind frame of, what it was like, those playing days and everything. But also Brenda Warner, Kurt Warner's, wife. I think her, kind of just, she'll probably tell us some stuff that we didn't know before. If you don't know Kurt Warner's story, Google it. It'll tell you in depth. But man, this brother right here, he had the ultimate vision or ultimate goal and the ultimate drive to be in the NFL. And he was on some teams. It didn't work out, got cut. Then he playing in the Arena League, and at one point, everyone knows the story. He was bagging groceries at a supermarket, basically still trying to get in the league. He gets an opportunity with the St. Louis Rams. Trent Green is the starter. He gets injured, and the famous words of Dick Vermeil, we would rally around Kurt Warner, and we would play good football. And the rest is history, man. This brother took him to the Super Bowl, won the Super Bowl, MVP, and all that stuff. And then not only that, ladies and gentlemen, Kurt Warner actually went to the New York Giants and basically was in babysit mode because Eli had got drafted. And halfway into the season, they were like, all right, you can go ahead and get out of here, because everyone thought Kurt was done or whatever. He goes to Arizona, and what does he do? He just takes them to the Super Bowl. And if not, if you don't remember that game, if not for like 2 miraculous, I don't know what you want to call it, just all the time plays by the Pittsburgh Steelers, Arizona would be Super Bowl champs. I mean, James Harrison intercepting that ball, taking it back 100 and some odd yards back for a touchdown. And the pass that Big Ben laid on Santonio Holmes, to win that game. That game was amazing, man. Larry Fitzgerald did some great stuff, but I know I'm going off on a tangent, but with what he went through and the story, I just think, and even her story, with her battle, it will be a great presentation. I think everyone now. Big L also said, Faro, Jaro. Yeah. So I want y'all to just have a good night. We had a short week. We're going to be in the weekend pretty soon. So everyone, relax, enjoy yourself, finish out these last 2 days if you got to go to work with a positive mindset. Go in there tomorrow, shake someone's hand, pat someone on the back, give them a compliment or anything like that. And tonight, I want to thank people that was in the chat room and everybody that's just listening to the show. But Sluggo, Big L, Grego, Gary G, Vince Wright, Ron G, everyone else that was in here as well. And WSME, Doug Stewart, giving me the platform to get some stuff off my chest and to say, book it! 50 wins for the Minnesota Timberwolves! So for your man, Jelani JB Bodie, and my man, Lo Pan, we'll holler at y'all later. And as always, 2 things. Stay positive and push forward, peeps. And I'll holler.